Hi, my name is Andrea Lopez. I am a fourth year and my department is Apparel Merchandising and Management, and this is also my research partner.
My name is Juan Leon. I'm a fifth year and my department is environmental biology.
And this is the RSCA Session 1B, and this is an initial evaluation of wool, water usage, and economic aspects in California sheep farms. So for our overview, we will discuss introduction, literature review, our research objectives, our methods, results and discussion, and our conclusion. For our introduction, this study focuses on wool and water due to impactful droughts in California and limited mill infrastructure to process raw wool. We will discuss about wool production, water usage, and economic aspects. Also in 2019, California was the top wool producer in the US with 2.4 million pounds of wool produced. Also, our target market are US sheep farmers to help learn about wool fiber quality, water usage, and sustainable practices. For our literature review, we dove into a few topics such as fibers and California wool production. Based on the Textile Exchange Preferred Fiber and Materials Market Report, the top preferred fiber was polyester with 52%, and wool only had a 1% rate of preference. According to the USDA NAS Sheep and Goat Report, so the top leading states in wool production with over 2 million was California, Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah. We also looked into the FiberShed climate beneficial wool, which is wool from grass-fed animals that graze upon managed land where carbon farming is active. This also has been seen in the North Face collaboration. We also looked into the book Raw Material Working Wool in the West by Stephanie Wilkes, which discusses more about the California wool supply chain and the process it goes through.
So for our literature review, we're going to talk about sustainability and slow fashion. Basically talking about how fashion sustainability are oppositional, which is like fast and slow, which relates to fast food and slow food in the food industry. Slow fashion, termed by Kay Fletcher, to create a more sustainable fashion industry through systems thinking, quality over quantity, longevity use, and local sourcing. And local sourcing is important because we are here in California and it's important to just get our sources locally to help make it more sustainable. Environmental impacts found within wool production is mainly in methane production by sheep, water consumption by sheep, and wool processing. And within that wool processing, there could be the use of chemicals such as detergents, which could lead to potential wastewater pollution. So water usage is important because fashion is a water-intensive industry from production to processing to post-consumer care. And as products go up in the chain, the price should match with it. However, within the chain, prices seem to be going down. There has been a study based on the life cycle assessment of sheep meat and wool production in Northern California. And here they got some water usage from the sheep. They developed the RSCA for wool in California. And it's only a recent study mainly for meat production. But what they also found is that there was water usage related to the feed to help grow the sheep. So for our research objectives, our main focus is on wool production, specifically in California, to help develop a California sheep farm database on farm and county income data, conduct an online survey to sheep farmers, develop data visualization that conveys geographic economic relationships between farms and income, source wool from California farms in counties with lower medium income. And for our methods, we're just creating an Excel database of sheep farms by using publicly available information on farm directories and online, creating a map using QGIS software to analyze the database of sheep farms and the regions, conduct a fiber farm survey through a CPP Qualtrics program to connect with the sheep farmers, and then make these maps and source wool from them. And here in our database, we found that there are 33 sheep farms across the 21 counties. Here we have the list of the sheep, and the ones in color are from the Livestock Conservancy list of endangered sheep. So red being the critical, orange being threatened, and green being recovering. And as you can see right here, Teeswater and Santa Cruz Island sheep are in the critical endangered species. Overall, we have a total of 488 sheep, but that is only from the results that we got from the surveys. And it's just important to take note of the endangered sheep because of conservation issues. And also some sheep are crucial to keeping biodiversity in their ecosystem, such as the Santa Cruz Island sheep, which is only native in Santa Cruz. So here we have a total of location of all the sheep farms within the US from our peers' research in this project. And here you just get a view of all the different types of sheep. You could see the diversity between them and the differences.
So for our phase 2 results, our survey, the survey questions had a total of 10 respondents out of 33, which is a response rate of 20%. And the questions were based on information about their farm, animals, fiber products, and their production process, including irrigation. In terms of economic aspects, for average income earned for fiber products sold, 72% earned less than $1,000. Also, 85% sold raw wool and 14% sold yarn. For fiber processing costs, it cost between $1 to $10 per pound. Also, the average price of raw wool, over 60% reported it was between $6 to $20 per pound. For irrigation farming methods reported were mainly using gravity, such as rain, and stationary sprinkler as their primary water method. Farmers also reported their water usage between 0 to 500,000 gallons. There was no nearby surface water resources reported, although recycling practices were reported, such as a roof catchment system or using barrels for building runoff water.
So here we have a map of the sheep and wool farms within California and the median income by the county. As you can see, towards the Bay Area, there is a high concentration of sheep farms, which is also related to how the income county is higher within those regions. And here we have a graph showing you the median income of these farms within the county, California, with the average income for wool farmers being $66,240. But as you can see, low-income communities such as Butte, Humboldt, Mendocino, and Delaware are below that range. And it's important to note that 72% of our respondents made an average income under $1,000 from their wool products, which, as you can see, doesn't relate to as much as how much they would make. So it goes to show that they don't make as much money as we think.
So for our final phase, wool sourcing, based on a response from a fiber farmer identified, the California wool fibers were successfully sourced from Red Creek Farm in Potter Valley. As you can see in the map above, it's located in Mendocino County, as seen in the image above. The fibers sourced included raw wool and carded wool and are separated by merino sheep wool and cormo mixed with Wensleydale sheep. In conclusion, it is anticipated that future research in sustainable practices will further improve the apparel textile industry. Online sourcing from farms is also now in arm's reach through the Fiber Shed Marketplace e-commerce website. And we are also introduced to sustainable land management, where we have access to carbon farming, climate beneficial wool, and integrated crop and livestock management.
And that is it. If you have any questions, here's our contact information. Thank you very much for watching.